Alright, SlimmBob here for another rant. It's rant time. And, alright, before I start this rant, alright, I'm a big fan of the show. No, I'm not talking about Bleach this time. I'm talking about what could be one of the best shows to ever come out of the BBC. And that is Life on Mars and Ashes to Ashes. But this rant is not about the show really, it's about the last episode of Ashes to Ashes. I know, a lot of people liked it. A lot of people actually liked that last episode, and fair enough. If you found it conclusive, if you liked that last episode, fair enough. But me, I thought it was wank. I didn't like it. I thought it was crap. I'm sorry, but I thought they kind of balls up. It went a bit weird. Why did it go so weird? Ashes to Ashes. If you don't know what it is, then I don't know how, but I'll explain it anyway. It started off, Life on Mars. It started off like in 2006. It's about this copper called Sam Tyler. He gets run over in present day, and he goes back in time to 1973 and becomes copper. And he becomes part of this force, and like the DCI, Gene Hunt, he's like the legend, he's a Ray legend. And yeah, he has to be part of this police force. And it's very good anyway. If you haven't seen it, I don't need to explain it. Surely you've seen it. But Ashes to Ashes, that started like 2 years later. And that's a new, it's like Sam Tyler's dead at that point, and someone's got shot. Alex Drake has got shot in the present, and she goes back to 1980s. And there we go. That's what it's about. But the thing is, right, it's about time travel. Ashes to Ashes and Life on Mars, to me, it's always been about time travel. It's always... Alright, big spoilers. If you've seen the ending, it turns out Gene Hunt is some sort of fucking angel which transports people to heaven. An angel. And the pub is heaven, apparently. Because it's like, apparently when this place where they live, apparently it's like a purgatory between the living and the afterlife. But what's the point? Because, do you know my big problem with it? I was always thinking, do you know when they solved the case, I was like, oh yeah, that's very good. You know why? Because they're actually, it turns out she's gone back in time, and she's saved lives. Those people are now going to live in the future. So, you know what I mean? So it like changed things for the future. And they were like bits, like in one bit, she actually meets herself in one of the episodes, like a young version of herself. And she'd remember it, so, but it's purgatory, so what's the point? Why introduce that if you're just going to say, oh well, none of it's real. It's all fake, you've watched five seasons for no reason, because none of it's real. That's what it says to me. It might just be me being picky, but that is what it seems to me. They're saying everything you've watched is for nothing. It turns out Gene Hunt, I had to read this, apparently Gene Hunt is dead as well. And he's been there so long that he's forgot who he is. And it turns out he has to transport people to this. Well, I've already said he's an angel. But if he died, why is he like an archangel or an angel or whatever? Do you know what's stupid and all? This were well planned, because all the way through the series, there's hints all the time. All the way through, 8 episodes. it builds up to it. So they obviously didn't just tack it on at end. They spent ages planning it all. And that's what they came up with. It's purgatory. In honour it's real, it has no purpose at all. And then at the end of the episode, Gene Hunt goes back. He transports everyone, because it turns out like Chris, Raymondo and Shaz. Turns out they're all dead and all. So he takes them to the pub as well. And there you go. They go to heaven. And then dehydrate goes and that's it. I just it's not good enough. I'm sorry. There's bits as well where the illusion kind of shatters, because they're in the police station and there's a bit where they look up and it's just stars. So it's an illusion, none of it's real. It's like fucking the Truman Show. It's just the Truman Show. It's like a cross between the Truman Show and Supernatural. It reminded me of an episode of Supernatural. Or Twilight Zone or something. I don't get it. I really don't get it. It's just the illusion shattered now. So do you know what I thought they'd do? I thought they'd do like, she'd go back into the future and then she'd like meet a really old Gene Hunt or something. And then he'd remember her or something. You know, something like that, something really, really nice. Or they'd turn out like Chris would be older and stuff, and they'd all meet but no, apparently none of it's real. It's all a waste of time. I've wasted 5 years of my life. Well, no, I can't say that, can I? I've right enjoyed it. 5 series is a right amazing television. Except one episode. That one episode spoiled it. So, yeah, it's a shame. It's a right shame. But again, this is just me, alright? You might not agree. Tell me what you think. Comment, tell me what you think. It might just be me, you might say, oh, what's he thinking? But let me know, I'm right curious. Yeah, but anyway, I didn't like it. Let me know what you think. It's bloody weird. It's weird stuff. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna stop moaning. I can't really moan, it's very good. Life on Mars, Ash to Ashes is amazing. If you haven't seen it, go and see it, buy it box sets. Some of the best television you'll ever watch, seriously. But yeah, anyway, this is SlimmBob. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.